talk to him?
Yes.
And his name is Connery. And do you want me to ask him anything in particular?
I guess like why he gets so nervous constantly about like everything ever.
Does he get more nervous when because he's like, I don't get that nervous. I just get nervous when I'm coming up on a jump.
He gets nervous constantly. So
Okay.
even when we're at home, he likes to like flick his head around kind of. And it's typically whenever he gets like anxious about something in particular. And I guess like, yeah, just mainly about like, I guess his anxiety and stuff like that.
All right, so he doesn't act like he doesn't think that's a problem. So, and he says that his nervousness is more inside in the arena more than it is on the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is just what he's telling me.
Okay.
And then he is scared. Has he crashed before?
He has, yeah.
So he's scared he's going to crash again.
Okay.
And he also says, so you have to do what you have to do because you understand him,
Yeah.
but this is what I'm telling you that he's feeling.
Yeah.
So he gets a little more nervous whenever you start to put pressure on with your legs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that. That's so weird.
So if you can ask him, if you could say, I've got you,
Yeah.
and y'all do this together. So he needs you to reaffirm confidence in him,
Yeah.
like he reaffirms confidence in you.
Okay. Yeah.
And so whenever you squeeze, say, I got you, we're okay, you're just going to go more forward. You have to, hey baby, you have to tell him what you want.
Yeah.
He can read in pictures. So my picture is we're gonna jump this jump, we're
Yeah.
gonna do 5 strides, and we're headed to the left.
Yeah.
So when you could like do pictures like that, then he can understand it better. But if
Okay.
you're like,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
good job, you're good, it's okay. I'm a horse person, so I get it. If you get to the point where he's like, hold on, he got me off like when he threw the word on me, which is great. But so you jump the jump you rather. If you say, okay, please don't crash into the rails, you're gonna be fine, don't get nervous. All he hears is, I'm nervous, I'm gonna crash, and she doesn't want me to, and it makes him even more nervous.
Gotcha.
So if you kind of leave that alone and just focus on what you're doing,
It just be like we're gonna do it.
yeah, he'll be calmer. He'll be calmer as you go.
Okay. Yeah, because that's kind of how I've been today. I've like lost confidence and been like, we're not gonna, you know.
Let's see. He's fine. So okay, so that's good. Are we in the way?
Thank you.
So you've lost confidence. You feel like you've lost confidence.
Yes.
So one step at a time. So every time. So one thing that like drives me nuts is when people tell me to breathe.
Yeah.
So I tell myself just smell the horses. Because
Yeah.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
And so here's another thing. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like let's breathe and like let's just stand here because we're just fine.
Yeah.
Let's build confidence. This is what I would say to him. This is what I'm saying to him. Let's just build confidence here. Let's just drop this negative energy into the ground. You're okay. Instead of like, why are you so nervous, or what's going on, or
Yeah.
why are you this?
Like just don't question it.
Yeah, no, you just tell him what to do. It's like a kid. You tell him what to do.
Gotcha.
So I have that. So this is how your trainer, I think, started out. So I have to say this. Some of the mediums I also talk to people that have passed away.
Okay.
So is there anything about your mom that you want to know? So she's got you through the whole process.
Yeah.
She is like here with you all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you ever feel like you're not confident, ask her to give you confidence and just wrap her love around you so you'll feel okay on the horse. I know. Sorry. It's emotional.
We're about to all be
I know, we're all
crying.
about to cry.
It's good. We're good. We're good. We're not good.
Do you want a sign from her so you'll be okay?
Yeah.
So would you like a sign at a horse show so it'll make you even more confident?
Yeah.
Okay. Yellow flowers. A lot of times that's in the rings, which is like why they do yellow. Or anything yellow, you'll find glimpses of it. Even if you see grass that kind of looks yellow, I told her, I said, you got to give me another color because horses don't like yellow. Or
my
that's
friends,
what
my
they
friends
say.
like got in all third places today, which is yellow.
Oh, there you go. So there you go.
Yeah,
So we
and
still
then-
see it.
Yeah.
So is yellow a big color for you? Yellow and pink?
Pink. She passed away from breast cancer, which is the same kind of color. Yeah.
So the pink, so she says like look for pink. For some reason she doesn't feel like this flowery person. She feels like a strong woman with a lot of confidence. And so bricks are another thing because that's strength in combined form. Let's see if I can give you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry because I feel like y'all have to go and get like
it
ready.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. So look, if I can calm down, I'll calm down. Let's see what else can. Okay, so she also wants you to know at home and places hummingbirds. Yeah, but come back over here.
Yeah.
So whenever he went to walk that way, I was like, no, come this way, and he turned.
Yeah.
That's how easy and fast he thinks. He processes really quickly, so which is actually kind of good, and that also could process him into anxiety.
Yeah.
So also whenever you throw that picture out real quick, like, no, we're gonna jump and we're gonna clear it, and we're fine.
Yeah. Just gotta be like, I guess like manifest it. Like we're gonna do this. Like
Find a mantra. I can give you one right now. We're going in the ring, we're gonna have fun, we're jumping everything clear. We're going in the ring, we're having fun, we're gonna jump everything clear. And instead of trying to count strides, I'm not a jumper, so I don't know exactly what y'all think about. But one of my clients, I had to say, go in the ring, jump the jumps, and have fun and jump. And she just kept saying that to herself. She came out with second with a smile, which was a big deal. So, do you have any questions? I know this kind of like threw you for a loop real quickly.
no, yeah, this is actually really great. Yeah, I mean, I feel like really confident now.
Good. Do you want to end on that note unless you got something?
Kind of like this, kind of like a personal one, like kind of how my mom feels about my dad right now, I guess.
She just wants him to be happy. She's completely fine. It doesn't matter what he does, because I don't think doesn't feel very balanced right now. He's very emotional in a way. I think he's doing things that you question.
Yes.
She doesn't care. She just wants him to be happy. It's not easy. It's easier for her where she is than it is for where y'all are.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And she's not in a place that she judges.
Yeah.
So and he's lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll come around. It's gonna take about 3 years
Okay.
for him to settle, but he'll come around and it'll be okay. You just, hey, we're kids and we do stuff. They're horses, they do stuff. He's dad and he does stuff.
Yeah.
As long as she says that she doesn't feel like he's not taking care of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's just lonely and grieving, and that's a very different
Yeah.
process. And he's not vocally grieving.
No, he never does.
He's internally grieving, and does he have a girlfriend?
He's married now.
Oh yeah. I don't think he can even be settled to be in that relationship.
Okay.
So that one might not last, and it might. You never know.
Yeah.
He's got his own internal work,
Yeah.
and if he does it, that's fine. And if he doesn't, you just love him.
Yeah.
Because it's like if he went and had a girlfriend, we just gonna love him, right? And if he was gay, we would just love him.
Yeah.
And if he was like transgender, we would just love him. That's how we have to treat people.
Yeah. So just don't question anything and just kind of.
As long as he's treating you good, no, don't.
Yeah.
Because I know he's like all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was, for the longest time, I was like, I wonder like how somebody would be like talking to him or like kind of feeling his emotions out. Because he is like, he can be like funny one moment and then be like, oh my god, we're gonna die the next one.
The horse or your dad? Or both?
My horse, not my dad. Yeah. Sorry, we were on.
Yeah, he just reassurance and confidence and things like that.
Yeah.
And he has a look and process.
Yeah.
And then
like,
not
walking around
overanalyze.
and- Yeah. Okay.
Walking around and just like, okay, we're gonna take this
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Because I was.
Instead of him like walking you around, no.
Yeah.
He can stop. Y'all can stop and like concentrate. Sorry to
Yeah,
grab you.
you're
You
good.
kind of get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just be. Don't overthink it and. be
Don't
like,
let him drag you down the anxiety hole.
Yeah.
Because he's fine.
Yeah.
He is fine. Y'all have all been fine the whole time. You just have to keep like saying, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're strong. We're like bricks. We hold everything together. It's okay.
Yeah, that's so weird because yesterday we went to a restaurant and there's like a ton of bricks on the wall and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. That reminds me of like Germany where my mom came from. So it's like,
It's so funny because I would have never told anybody a brick in my life, but for some reason I was like, you should keep showing me bricks. And then last night, and then Germany. So yeah.
Yeah, and I grew up around that too.
There you go. Very cool. So yeah. So just be confident. Be happy.
Yeah.
You've got enough angels around you. Y'all are okay. So, and I'm telling you that too, buddy, because you need to know that you're protected. He's like, protected from what? I'm like, your own brain. Exactly. He seems calmer than actually people give him credit for.
Yeah.
So I would feed that instead of.
I've been, like, I tell people that I'm like, yeah, he's really not like as bad as people think he is. But he was riding with a 10-year-old before I was, and she just like kept hitting him and all this stuff. And I like, that's when we all kind of were like, okay, maybe that's why he's so like nervous.
What are you doing, bud?
What is it? He's like, I like you.
Yeah, he's a good boy. See, but I'm holding space for him because I'm like, everything's safe. We're in a good place. It's all really well. So my next question is, can I use this on TikTok?
Yeah, that's fine.
And what is your name?
Sophia.
Sophia. And then do you have a TikTok channel?
I do.
Okay.